If you were a 4, you were treated like a 4. If you were a 10, you were treated like a 10. If you were a man without money, people told you straight up that you weren't in a position to be dating seriously. If you didn't have it together, nobody sugarcoated it. The expectations were clear whether you agreed with them or not. Today, it feels like we've covered the truth with comfort. Everybody wants luxury. Everybody wants the Gucci coat. Everybody wants the dream relationship, but not everybody wants to have the difficult conversation about where they actually stand in life. So here's the question. Should people learn to work with what they have and be realistic about their situation? If you're a man who hasn't reached the financial level you want yet, should you adjust your dating expectations? If you're a woman who isn't getting the attention from the men you want, should you be honest about why? Have social media filters and constant validation created unrealistic expectations for all of us? At what point do we stop chasing the image of what we want and start building from where we really are?
Quick question. Can you read the part? Because for the man, went straight to financial.
Yeah.
And what was it for the woman?
Looks. If we're not getting the guys that we really want, should we be realistic about why?
Wouldn't is the goal for the man to be financially like what? It doesn't even add up.
Because when a man has money, he can get whatever he wants essentially, and when a woman is pretty, she can get whatever she wants. Like you can be a fine ass man and still not get whatever you want because you're broke, and you can be a rich ass woman and not get any man you want because you're ugly.
Yeah, having an abundance of both create options, and when you aren't really there all the way at the top of the scale, then your options are lowered. And should you be realistic? Well, I feel like this is an obvious yes. You should be more realistic about where you are financially and with the way you look to get the people you want to date. And honestly, both of these can easily be fixed. You can easily make more money. Not that easily. Sorry, don't shoot me. Don't shoot.
And this
not that easily, but more money can be made. And you can alter your looks.
Yeah.
To be honest. That needs money though.
But again, you have to also take in consideration where you live, because you can be a New York 3 and a Kansas 7. So you don't have to necessarily be realistic, because realistic is subjective. So
Child, they saying Kansas don't got standards, baby.
I'm not trying to say, I'm not trying to say that. I just didn't know where else to say. Before y'all in Kansas jump on
My mama lived in Kansas.
I'm so sorry. Look, so like just
she wasn't born there, so it's all right.
I'm don't jump on me. All y'all from Kansas, I'm sure y'all pretty and whatever, but
disclaimer and whatever.
But like you just have to take into consideration where you are. If you live in LA and you are super thick and just like, you probably do better in Atlanta, but you're not ugly. You just aren't what they're looking for in LA. So realistic is subjective. Yes, you have to be realistic for where you are, who you're around and all that stuff. But you don't have to just settle for somebody just because you're not getting what you want where you are in life. Maybe you have to move. Maybe you have to get plastic surgery, whatever the case is.
Plastic surgery.
Look, if you want to look like Kim Kardashian, but you look like somebody who's not Kim Kardashian, then you have to get plastic surgery. And that's just what it is. Certain things just can't come naturally.
They can't. But when I said you need money to like alter your looks, I'm probably meant like a new hairstyle.
Hairstyle not going to change too much about somebody. Not too much. It's like if your face is still crazy, your face still gonna be crazy under the hair. Like it's like you can change your hairstyle, you can put on some lashes, whatever. It might give you a bump of like a half a point, maybe a whole point. But if you're not attractive, you're still not going to be attractive.
I mean, maybe
on a pig.
Oh,
pretty much.
That's what you never heard that.
I have the image. No, but sometimes some females don't know how to work their looks.
That too.
Sometimes it's just like, oh, everybody's wearing wigs and everybody's wearing weaves, so let me throw it in. When you probably look way prettier with your natural hair,
right? With a ponytail.
And you didn't even give it a try, just because society doesn't think that 4C curls are what is, pretty.
Right.
That's really what 100%. I mean. Or get in the gym.
That
right,
too.
Rome?
Always and forever. Always and forever. Pick it. That's literally my career. Pick it up. I lift things up and put them down.
Okay.
That's funny to you?
No.
Stand your ground. It was hilarious.
That
Actually.
was
Thank you. I told you I'm funny.
some days. Today is a special one.
Who? Me?
Is this what do
No.
you call this?
Relation vie.
Huh?
Relation vie.
That's such a random thing to know. Do you speak French?
Yeah.
You do?
Speak 16 languages. All right.
I never believe you about nothing anymore.
But yet you ask the questions, and so when I give you the answer,
I just want you to be honest for once. You know, I'm gonna give you the chance, but shit, like,
I need 1,000 quid. Yeah.
I don't know what woman is going to be like, oh my gosh, what if I'm part of the 80%? I need to get that lady's book. I need to
like
I need to buy her course.
people don't think for themselves, and that's who she's selling to. And good for her because she's about to make a lot of money.
He probably subscribed.
I don't subscribe to anybody on OnlyFans. I've never been on OnlyFans, actually.
Oh, you heard what I said?
Porn is free.
Literally,
I got my own movies I can play. You know what? And that's how I know you're in trouble, by the way.
me
Yeah.
in trouble.
Yeah.
How so?
With this, like, you got that strong-minded shit going on, and you saying, like, what you not going to do.
Absolutely.
But even the first time I met you, I knew you had, like, this whole power thing. And, like, that's cool, but a nigga going to get you out of that.
I promise you,
Okay.
he is not going to do that. No one's going to get me out of it. They're just going to match my energy, and we're going to be good together. We're going to be great together.
Not going to match your energy. No one's going to match your energy.
And that's fine. And the thing is, though, I am perfectly fine with being alone. I'm perfectly fine with that.
Yeah, but matching your energy and being alone, like, you're asking for, like, two different things. Like,
I wasn't
matching
asking
energy. We're just talking to each other. You're talking about, like, matching energy, but you want somebody to match your feminine energy?
I want you to be just as powerful and as strong-minded as I am in your own life.
So is that a yes or no?
You don't have to be feminine.
So you want them to match your masculine energy?
I don't have... Look,
Got you.
I don't have masculine energy. I don't want my man to be feminine. I want you to be secure in your own life. I want you to have your own opinions. I want you to be strong in whatever you do. And I want you to come into my life and add some sort of value, and we be happy together.
So that's just an adult, what you're asking for. So
Literally.
what are you
So what's the
asking
issue?
for, like, matching energies? Like, what does that mean to you?
You said that I am going to have a hard time finding someone.
Nope. You're putting words in my mouth. I never said you're
You
going to
said
have a
I'm
hard
in
time.
trouble,
I said you're in trouble.
which insinuates I'm going to have a hard time finding someone. Does it
No,
not?
I'm just saying you're in trouble because if you think about, like I said, by the time you're 35, I promise you that I will be right about certain things.
And I promise you that I have been this way my whole life, and I've been perfectly fine.
I believe you.
So
I'm not challenging you or anything. I'm literally saying, like, it's cool, but if you're not,
So what
you're
does
not
being
even-
in trouble mean?
because you're not even able to see the error in your thoughts about your relationship with that power.
What's the error in it? I'm open to the conversation.
You're very against, like, this whole power thing and the submitting part of,
And you're not going to let a man lead you.
well, not even that, but, like, the submitting part of a relationship. Because
Lead me into what?
okay, hold on a second. Wait.
Sorry.
Okay.
The submitting part of a relationship, because either way, like, when I get with you, you get with me, we're both submitting to something. I'm submitting to your ways, submitting to something new. You're submitting to something new. You're submitting to my ways. But if you're saying you can't even do that because you don't like the word submit,
It's adjust.
okay, so but you don't like power though.
It doesn't have to be a power dynamic in our relationship. Again, everything does not work for everybody. Okay.
So if there's no power dynamic in your relationship, then would that be matching your energy? Then you guys would be equals. Is that what you're saying?
Are we not? Are we not two people come into each other's lives looking for some value and to get married eventually and then do whatever? We both have our own money. We both have our own lives. If we were to go our separate ways, we'd both be equally our own individuals and be perfectly fine.
I mean, that sounds great, but I'm just asking you, then you don't want a man?
I didn't say I didn't want anybody. I don't want someone who's going to come in and try to change everything around.
I
Be like,
didn't-
oh, you need to submit to me. You need to sacrifice everything you're doing and not do this and not do that.
Not okay.
That's what I'm saying, like,
What? I'm
First
just
of all,
okay. I mean, when I was 20,
you
28,
were gonna have a lot
30.
to learn, but
No, but I'm saying
having
she's
someone
just-
come in and change everything around, getting into a relationship means your life does change a bit,
adjusting slightly.
right? But obviously, a man that comes into your life and say you need to do this and you do this and you need to
First of all,
submit to me,
a
that's
man's not going to tell you what you need to do.
exactly. And if there is a,
And that's
and if
not
there-
your man.
exactly,
Right.
then that's not the man that you want to
So-
go with.
I think my question is, what am I going to have trouble with?
Just the fact that where you are now, that what if you're wrong?
Wrong about what?
Your conviction right now. And it's okay to be as convicted you are and as dedicated
What part
to
of my conviction is wrong?
what you believe right now. But like
which is
how eye-opening is it going to be inside your head if you are wrong and you do something that was against your every being at 25?
But what I need to know is, what am I wrong about? You're saying conviction. What about my
Whatever
conviction
you
is wrong?
stand so strong about. I don't know what you're wrong about. I don't know you like that.
But you're saying that I'm going to have trouble, which means something's wrong. Which means you
That
have
a
an
man
opinion.
can't have any power over you. That you guys should be, that there should be no power dynamics, that you guys should be equal and you guys make your own money and that should be that. Do you want a man to be a protector and provider in your household, in marriage?
Yes, you can be, for sure.
You can be. That's not a requirement for a man that you marry.
Provider in certain aspects, yes. Protector, absolutely. You're a guy. If someone breaks into our house, I expect you to protect me. Yes. But the power dynamic, you having power over me, in what way? What do you need to have? In what way do you need to have power over me for our relationship to work?
I'm not saying that he has to have power over you. That's not what I'm. That's not really what I'm saying.
I'm listening to what she says. So go ahead.
But
She's saying.
I think that because you struggle with certain words, that you won't allow a man to do for you